Welcome back. Union National Bank has reported 495 million dirhams in profit for the first quarter of the year, up 4.2% from the 475 million for the same period in 2012. So before we take a look at the day's business news, let's first take a look at the stock indices across the GCC. And in our top business story, the UAE's oil income for 2012 hit a record high last year at $124.6 billion, a 5% rise from 2011 income levels, which held the previous record. A report by the Washington-based Institute for International Finance shows that last year's oil income was also almost double 2005 earnings, off the back of strong oil prices and higher output. For 2013, however, it expected a small fall in prices, resulting in a fall in UAE income to around $121.9 billion this year. It also expected GDP to hit a record of around $393 billion this year and continue its climb to reach $410 billion in 2014 in order to maintain its position as the second largest Arab economy after Saudi Arabia. This would come off the back of an expansion in the non-oil sector and higher earnings. Saudi Arabia remains the world's dominant oil exporter with a record $351.2 billion in 2012. Construction of the Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan Marine Research Centre in Al Quwain was inaugurated today by His Excellency Dr. Rashid Ahmed bin Fahad, the Minister of Environment and Water. The 75 million dirham project was launched back in February this year to contribute to the protection of the UAE's marine environment and fish stocks. The centre is a part of the ministry's strategy to develop natural resources and contribute to food security through protecting endangered species, supporting their habitat and populations affected by overfishing. The project features a hatchery facility with a capacity to produce 10 million young fish of local and non-indigenous commercial species per year, as well as laboratories, educational, multi-purpose, administration and accommodation facilities. Arab Tech Construction and Samsung have signed a memorandum of understanding to create Arab Tech Samsung Engineering, a joint venture that will bid for large energy projects. The new agreement will help the new joint venture capitalise on the growth opportunities in oil and gas, power and infrastructure. Samsung officials were quoted as saying that they hoped the joint venture would also help expand their presence in the MENA region. Previous ventures between the two companies have included the construction of the Burj Khalifa, when Arab Tech joined forces with Samsung Engineering's sister company, Samsung C&T. Arab Tech officials were quoted as saying that the joint venture will start bidding for contracts this year and will focus on large-scale projects up to $10 billion. Arab Tech will hold the majority in the joint venture, which is split on a 60-40 basis. Emirates Airline Group will become the official partner of the Roland Garros tournament that starts in May, after the two sides signed a 5-year deal in Paris on Wednesday. The announcement was made by Tim Clark, the president of Emirates Airline, and Jean Gachin, the president of the French Federation of Tennis. This latest sponsorship deal is the airline's third tennis sponsorship in Europe, after the Italian Open was announced last year and the Barcelona Open that was revealed last month. As a part of the partnership, Emirates will benefit from branding of the centre court, as well as panels on competition courts. In addition to a private lounge for Emirates guests at the Roland Garros Village and boxes along the courts, Emirates will also have a dedicated area to welcome the general public in the popular fan zone area.